Hi, good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning to you. Oh,
Good
what
afternoon.
a wonderful day. Oh,
Or a good evening for maybe some of our listeners. It could be an evening listen.
I'm just saying, depending on where you are, good that time of
I
day.
think most people listen to this show during the day or during the night.
You know what? That's a really great question. And we'll get to it right after this
man.
all-new episode of SmartLess. God.
SmartLess.
I will say in the blind right now, my wife said to say to the guest that she loves them. So I don't know who this is, but just know
because she
half
told
of my house
Will,
loves you
or Will.
already.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because Will talks to my wife more than I do. And
Hi.
it's something we should get into.
Hi, Willie.
Let's go there now.
Let's go there now. Will, why do you talk to my wife so often? You talk to her as if, I don't want to say some of these crasses, there's something going on, but let's let's put it this way. I'm married to her. I'm married to her and I live with her and I talk to her X amount. You talk to her X plus amount. So where does that put your relationship with
Well,
her?
let me just say this. Is there something going on? Don't ask me point blank.
Should I ask you kind of in a nuanced way?
I'm just saying, don't ask me point blank.
Because you don't like to lie to me.
I don't like lying.
Okay. If you were to cheat on one of your friends' wives, would I be in the running?
Or husbands.
You have been in the running. Sorry, you would.
Wait,
Sorry, this
Will.
is hypothetical. Wait.
What about Amanda? Or
You are the running.
Well, I thank you, Question mark.
It's a compliment to you that I love your wife. No, I do love your wife so much, and
I love her.
she and I have a special. She and Sean have a special relationship as well.
Yeah. Are you talking to us from a gorgeous new place in New York?
Not new. No. I'm just in that same place.
oh,
The rental?
Yes, sir.
But did you not just get another new kind of?
Maybe. Yeah. I maybe did. Maybe I did. Yeah. No,
You
it's
might
not-
actually-
I want to
Yeah.
stay there. Can we stay there when we come visit?
but not yet. You have a place here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You're
Yeah,
right.
It's uptown though. I'm
Hang
sorry.
on,
Should
Sean,
we
we'll
take a
wait.
break?
Sean, we'll just give you a minute. to
Are you
finish.
still on lunch?
Just give
I
you a
literally-
minute.
We're not back yet.
Snickerdoodle.
Fuck, man. It's not.
Sorry?
It's just 11:30.
I know.
AM.
I know. I have a late lunch, so
By the
I
way,
just had a chicken wrap and a Snickerdoodle and a glass of milk.
Wait. But you just said you have a late lunch coming up.
Yeah,
It's
coming up. So
11:30.
right.
So,
So I
why are
have
you
to,
eating? Why are you eating lunch food and
let me just ask
tonight's
you
dessert
quickly.
now?
What's
Well, no.
This is tiding you over at 11:30. To what time's your lunch?
2 o'clock.
Oh my God!
And
yeah,
that's
I
a
do-
long
you
time.
So you're gonna eat dinner at 2:30?
Kind of like it's like going to be a weird thing because then who wants to eat at 5 or 6 when I normally
Are you
eat?
powerlifting these days? Are you into powerlifting? What's happening?
You got a big contest coming up.
I would
gotta
love if
bulk
you
up.
just stood up and your legs, your glutes, and everything were just popping.
You know,
Now,
I took
think I recognize that Snickerdoodle from the Country Mart
no.
because I had one this weekend.
Oh yeah, no, they're pretty big.
I do like a Snickerdoodle.
They're really good. They're like
What's your
cinnamony.
current favorite cookie, Willie?
It's it's current and always chocolate chip cookie. And
Yeah,
I'm always
for
in
sure.
search of the best chocolate
Yes.
chip cookie. It's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
thing.
You
We
know,
were on
you
the-
know what I like? I like a nice peanut butter cookie because they're usually
Do you?
soft and gooey in the middle.
They're often too dry for me.
You remember we were on the set of Is This Thing On coming out or it's already out, I think.
Oh,
guess
that's
it's
a
already out,
movie.
sure.
That's
and
a movie.
and
That's a
and
movie
this-
there, folks.
And the craft service lady made fresh chocolate chip cookies. Remember those, Will? And
I
Will's
never
like,
had one.
I know, I couldn't believe it. And you're like,
know.
boy, that smells really good.
Oh, sounds like someone on the set was honoring the fact that it was an on-camera job, Sean.
Not me. I ate like 5 of them.
You still eat like you're doing a podcast?
That's right.
Eat like you're doing a podcast.
That's really good.
Hey, kudos to us on the podcast. We got
Oh,
a nice
yeah.
little recognition
we just
today.
found out today. Yeah, gang.
we got a little Golden Globe now.
And we did, and I want to say, A lot of it has to do with our friends Michael Terry and Bennett Barbacow and Rob Armyarv.
Yes.
Those guys.
These are the winds beneath our wings,
Yeah,
guys.
and that's why I'm happy. I'm happy for those dudes because of how hard they work, and we love them so much in what they do.
Thank you, guys. We love you.
We don't need to hear from you. We love you.
Yeah. Who turned your mic on? You know what Bennett and Rob and Michael would like? They would like probably for the three of us to show up to said award show in the event we're lucky enough to win. They'd probably like us to get up there and give a nice speech and not be stuck in New York at a play or stuck in Long Island petting a dog or something like that.
I would love to, but I'm not going to be. Yeah, I can't. I'd love to. But Robin Bennett and Michael should go in our stead. That's what I think.
You're both coming. Wait till Amanda gets a hold of you both.
I know, by the way, she already did.
Yeah.
Willie, maybe we fly back together just for the night.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, we'll talk about it.
All right.
Oh, guys, the one thing I do want to mention before we go, I want to say that we want to let you know about a new SmartLess media show that is celebrating the world's dumbest criminals, right?
You want to let the audience know. You don't want to let...
Yeah.
Sean and I are well aware. This is a great little child of SmartLess media. A little baby called Crimeless. Okay? It's called Crimeless. It's hosted by journalist Josh Dean and comedian Rory Scovel.
Yeah.
What do they do? What
do you mean? Every week, Josh tells Rory a story or two or three, about some ridiculous, stranger-than-fiction crime starring some of the most hilarious ding-dongs that you guys could possibly imagine. I want you to think of like Coen Brothers films, but it's real,
Yeah, Crimeless. It's like Dum-Dums. It's like crime, Dum-Dums making crime.
Like talking like stage deaths and like pretend hitmen or fake drugs.
Yeah, right. Like insurance scams, but done by idiots.
Wow.
People that don't know how to pull it off.
Well, okay, so we got new episodes of this, and when are they coming out? If people were like, I want to get it, when does it come out?
When would you want to hear it? You'd want to hear it on a hump day, right? You'd want just to get you through the week.
To get you through the week. Wednesday, perfect on a hump day.
Yeah,
hump day is
and wherever you get your
day.
podcasts, Crimeless.
Okay, so anyway.
Hey, Will, you feeling good about your guest?
I'm feeling really good. In fact, I want to say, speaking of which, our guest is a Golden Globe nominee, freshly minted. I think he has a couple.
Shit.
Yeah, that's right. Guys, we have somebody who is au courant, as they say. Oh. He is an award-winning, celebrated actor.
Who says au courant?
I do.
French,
and my
French
mom.
People.
You know him as, a lot of people know as Carmy. From his acclaimed FX series. Okay, he's earned him an Emmy, a Golden Globe, SAG Award for Best Actor. He was just nominated for Golden Globe for Deliver Me From Nowhere. You guys, it is Mr. Jeremy Allen White.
All right.
Well, I will second my wife's love for you now that I see you.
Everybody's love for you.
My deep, and not only that, Jeremy, before you start, welcome. He was also my surprise guest for our rained out Hollywood Bowl.
I just found that out.
I just found that out too. This is not as good as loving up on you on the Hollywood Bowl stage, but we'll take it. We'll take it for sure.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see you guys. I was just texting Amanda as you guys spoke about her.
Oh, well,
everyone's with you guys.
Everybody's sleeping with Amanda.
Jason, let me say, and I mean this
Sean,
in the
if she
most
turns
platonic,
you, that's going to be it.
Jason, I mean this in the most friendly way, friendly, and I mean this in a but your wife really gets around to texting people.
To texting people.
Around
to let you finish.
Let me finish. Yeah. God, is what I said to her.
Yeah.
Now listen.
She's a lover. She's a real lover.
She's a lover. We love her.
Jeremy, welcome.
Jeremy Allen White, welcome.
Thank you.
Very happy
this is so nice. It's so nice to meet you.
To be here. So happy to meet you. Yeah.
Congrats on the nomination.
You guys have never met. Yeah, congrats on the nomination. And Sean, you and Jeremy Allen White have never met.
Never met, but I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan.
Wait till you meet him. You'll be in love. I'm serious.
Now,
I thought the eating thing. Also, I listen to the show a lot. I'm a subscriber. All of it. I thought the eating thing was like
a bit. It's all a bit. It's all a bit.
No, a lot of the time
when you brought out that cookie, I couldn't believe it.
Show him the milk too. I bet you got milk right there.
I got milk here.
Okay.
Unreal.
Here's the milk. But Jeremy, here's one thing. First of all, Sean, Enough with the Foley work. Do you need to keep it in the sleeve?
Take it out of the fucking bag.
Are you trying to?
at home.
Oh, no, I'm keeping it fresh. I'm keeping it fresh.
What do you mean fresh?
In a paper
it's just
bag?
a piece of wax paper that's open on one end.
Dummy.
How is that keeping it fresh? What, from
you
6
fold it.
minutes that you're taking to eat
Go
it?
like
What are
that.
Can
doing?
you grab a hat? What's going on with your hair?
I know.
Fuck.
Sorry.
It's like you're gonna catch on fire in a second. I'm gonna buy you
gotta
some product for Christmas.
We're going to get Jen to send some Lola V over. She should have an emergency crew.
You know what?
She should have
I'll call her on SmartLess Mobile to get me some Lola.
Smart.
Very smart.
Anyway, Jeremy, where are you
Jeremy,
today?
welcome. Yeah, where do we find you?
I'm in Los Angeles. I just got back the other day. I was in Vancouver for a little while, and I'm in.
Are you in an office in your house?
Yeah, it's like I try to make it an office, but it's just becomes kind of storage.
How do you
really.
feel about that AC unit that's sticking out of the wall? I mean, they work, right?
They
No,
work really
I'm
good.
wearing the hat right now. It's like my house is falling apart. Nothing really works here. I got that put in recently. It doesn't work, so it's pretty chilly in here. But this is like a separate kind of room, not a guest house. There's nothing in here other
The
than
acoustics
what you
are
guys
good.
can see.
Yeah, the acoustics are great. Can you
I
give
think
us
Rob
a song?
and Bennett are laughing right now.
No.
Hey, is that a chef's apron behind your left shoulder?
Yeah. I've got the chef's apron. It's like a collection of little stolen things.
Everybody needs a spot for
Yeah.
it.
And Jeremy, you can tell us those stories into the mic. That would be great.
Oh my gosh. I like gesturing. Can you guys hear me?
Now we
hear
can.
you.
Okay, good.
So, Jeremy, I want to kind of get. I finally want to put the Amanda issue to bed again. But Amanda, when I knew that you were coming on to our live show, Amanda Anka was so excited because she had explained to me that you and Jason are kind of newish friends in the last few months.
Oh, that's sweet.
We got set up. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
We've seen each other a couple times now.
Couple times. Cool. It's pretty exciting.
JB, cool it. Okay,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Not great
No.
today, Jeremy.
I feel the same. I feel the same way.
That's really
Now
exciting.
tell me how this newfound. I love new male friendships and how they start.
Yeah. Baby,
how did
you
this
go.
start,
You
Jeremy?
go.
I want to hear Jeremy's tale.
Baby.
Well, it was Jamie, who I think is
Jamie
friends
Mizrahi.
with everybody. Jamie Mizrahi.
Yeah,
I love
we
her.
love
Yeah,
Jamie.
she's
Set us
great.
up a great
Yes.
connector. She set us up. We went to see some movies over at the house first. So we had like a group hang first to make sure that everything felt
It wasn't awkward.
felt right and it wasn't
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we went to a Dodgers game, which was really
that's
fun.
what always
Just
happens.
the two of us.
Always
Yeah.
happens there.
It was
Yeah.
like an hour-long
That's
ride
how it
in the
gets them.
car.
The first
and
one's
then
free.
And then you sit next to me for a few hours. I've got the radio in one ear, so it's still not super pressured,
It's true.
Well, and also you don't have to fully connect with the person, so you don't have to be too vulnerable.
You've got
look
something
right.
going on. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you get to sit on the side of the ear that had the thing in it or not?
No. He's always. How dare you, Sean? He's on the.
No,
he's
on the open ear.
I've had
open-
both. I've had
open.
both happen to me.
You've had both. Sean went to the playoff, the longest baseball game in playoff history.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Will got
That's
a World
really
Series
exciting.
game.
I mean, I was thinking about
Last
you
year.
a lot during last year.
I went last year to the World Series, but Sean went this year.
Yeah.
It was great. I loved it.
even though it was 18
A
innings.
little more enthusiasm next delivery.
I really did love it. I love going.
He
It's so
really
cool.
he got thrown in the deep end though there with that 18-inning game. I
I
apologize.
learned a lot. Yeah, I don't know a lot about baseball.
So
but-
Jeremy, I mean, you must have learned a lot from like hanging out with an older dude.
Yeah.
Because I know that he's always looking to. We call him Dracula because he's always looking to suck the young blood. He said he's like I need.
I worked on my
need to-
outfit for a couple of days.
I need
leading
to
up
get me
that.
some youth. I need to
Yeah.
get an injection of youth. in
Yeah,
my
I
life.
went for a looser cut on my jean that day.
I don't know if I'm good for that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Did you get anything?
I did. I picked up on a couple of things. I don't really want to reveal it here, but maybe on our next date you'll see see some improvements.
But did you find JB saying a lot of stuff like that? Sounds pretty dope, dude. Like,
Yeah.
was he-
And I think I
Yeah,
called a
that's
couple of
fire. That's so fire.
a couple
Yeah.
things were
Yeah.
a couple things were sus, and
Yeah.
Jeremy definitely had a lot of riz that day.
Wait, Jeremy.
picking it
So
up.
I don't know anything about you. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, see, now because of the show, I think Chicago. Like, I think that's real. Like that you. No,
Sorry,
not that the
Jeremy.
show's real, but I thought that you had a connection to Chicago.
That makes sense. I did a show before The Bear, also set in Chicago. So I've been on like a Chicago set show really my whole adult life, 18
That's
to 35.
what got him. That's
So
what got him.
I understand.
And you don't shoot the show in Chicago. then?
Sean's always wondered what Tom Selleck felt about growing up in Hawaii.
we shoot all of The Bear in Chicago. Yes. Yeah.
Tom, do you surf?
Oh, tell me.
We got to get Tom on the show.
We got to get Tom Selleck and dispel that. But you got the Detroit Tigers hat now. Was one of your parents from Detroit?
So, Jeremy, did you eat the food in Chicago?
Were your parents from Detroit?
Jeremy, all your time in
Yes,
Chicago, did anybody ever bring up Glen Ellen?
No.
Not once.
Well, let me ask you this: did you eat Portillo's?
Yes, I love Portillo's.
Isn't it great?
Portillo's is great.
Will, if you could
Yes.
just back the gum off the mic.
Yes. The chocolate shake is
Yeah.
huge.
Oh, the chocolate shake is delicious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's incredible. Yeah.
From
yeah.
Portillo's. Sean was waxing on about it before we went to Chicago. We're like, okay. And then that chocolate shake arrived, and I was like, this is the real
Cake shake.
It's
Yeah.
great. It's great.
And by the way, Jason mentioned the cake shake, Portillo's cake shake in Ozark, and he didn't remember that.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that either. That's
Yeah.
wild.
He doesn't. Well, he was in a blackout at the time. I mean, do you want to address these rumors? Or?
But okay, so wait, go ahead.
All right. So,
Sean,
so
you were
there
happy
we-
they put the cake in a shake. Have you ever asked them to do it in an IV? Like that would really just get it straight to the bloodstream.
So, Jeremy, we're in Brooklyn. We're in Brooklyn. We're just learning how to read and write. We're watching.
Yeah.
Your parents were in the
cartoons.
theater. When you were a kid. Is that true?
That's true. That's true. You read that correctly. Absolutely.
And they say to you, just as you're learning how to read and write, "Hey, here, why don't you read this play?" Or why don't you write that? Like, did it start that early? How'd you get started? Son?
No, they weren't particularly pushy with all that. When I was a kid, I had a lot of energy, and I think they just wanted to get rid of the energy. So I played sports, and that wasn't enough. And I did dance, which was kind of my first
cool.
getting on stage and performing sort of thing. And
Dance.
And so I did ballet.
Oh, that's
ballet,
great.
tap, and jazz for a long time in New York.
That's great.
Wow.
Can you still do it?
I can look like I can do. I mean, tap was my favorite, and I can shuffle a little bit, but no, it's been a long time.
But when you're at a party and there's a dance floor, like to me, it looks like a quicksand pit. Like, woof, watch out! Don't get anywhere near it. Like I've got an allergy to it. Are you thinking like, okay, all right, there's my plan for a little bit later on? Like, are you excited to dance?
There was a time, like in my mid-20s, I had in LA and New York, like a dance spot for almost every night of the week.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not like ballroom dancing, but like
Right,
there was like
clubbing.
a dance yourself clean night, and there was a spot in Chinatown that was like an 80s night.
So there's a level of confidence to your dancing that it's something that you look forward to, and this
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a flex when I don't want to put you on the spot, put words in your mouth, but it's not something you avoid. Let's put it that way.
It's not something I avoid. I like to dance.
God, I wish.
Yeah,
I was
I'll
like
say
you.
it.
Hollywood is going to go nuts for you because you're straight and you can dance. They're going to put you in so many.
Yeah,
big-
wait till Hollywood gets a notice of
Yeah,
you.
you're gonna do great.
No, Matt,
get on
like-
out here.
No, I meant like, what's that Ryan Gosling movie?
Oh, La La Land.
Yeah, La La Land.
Yeah.
Jeremy,
You're gonna do
now
one of those.
let's say it's a Tuesday night, and you know of a place in New York. You're like, all right, I'm going to go out. There's like a 70s dance thing, and you've got your new buddy JB, and it's late for him
Oh,
because it's
man.
9 o'clock, and he's a little nervous about how late it is.
to the disco.
What would
I would-
could you teach him how to dance? Do you think?
Please.
Yeah, I mean, there was a place, Sway in New York. They had the Smiths night, and I think you could
I
do
love
that, right?
I love that.
Sean and
Wait,
I.
can you dance to the
love that.
Smiths?
Yeah, it's like Smiths,
You move.
Cure, like you
Yes.
could figure it out. Yeah.
Wait, how old
Jason,
are you?
you shut your mouth. How can
Yeah.
you say I go about things the,
The wrong way.
Right. So I can just sort of just rock
Just
and
sway.
sway as opposed
Totally.
to boogie. I'm not
Yeah.
much, but you've got boogie moves, yeah?
I mean, I feel like the more we talk about it, someone's really going to try to get me to.
You got boogie moves. Man, I was looking for something to put on
I
a
can
hat.
dance, yes. I've got some rhythm. I can dance, yeah.
Man, I'm very jealous.
And I'm sure you could do it, Jason, yes.
So
That's the question.
so you're singing and dancing as a kid, which you've continued into adulthood. And then what happened? You start doing theater?
Yeah, so I joined. I joined kind of a new school in middle school in 7th grade, and I joined the dance program naturally because I'd been doing that for a while. But I didn't find the class took dance seriously enough.
Oh boy!
I didn't feel the teacher took it seriously enough.
Wow.
And so I switched to the drama program.
Did you have leg warmers on at the time you were in this level of disdain?
Yeah, I was stretching. I had the warmers on. I did the whole thing, and I just
Your
didn't think
sweatshirt
they
was
were
down off
taking
one
it.
shoulder.
It was a big boat neck
My belly,
collar.
my belly was showing.
And you were like, these fucking
But
people.
I just didn't think they took it seriously. Truly, though, I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but at the time, I was like, this doesn't feel, it's like they're not taken seriously enough. And I found a drama teacher at this school, John McEnany, who took things so seriously. And some of my best friends were in this school already, in this class. And yeah, my first time acting was like in a little black box at this school in Brooklyn, this middle school in Park Slope. And I remember, getting on that stage for the first time and really feeling like a sense of, I don't know, like focus or presence or something that I hadn't been able to find, like a real like ease.
Did you feel anything from the audience? Was it a comedy? Did you get a laugh, or with drama? Did you feel that you'd move them?
It was, funnily enough, it was like an exercise where we had to have 2 actors where a monologue was being performed, but there were 2 actors on stage.
Yeah.
And I was the actor not speaking. And
Dream job.
And but it was amazing to feel like, if you could feel focused on the person across from you and really be listening, like I felt a tension on me, even in silence, just kind of like focusing on somebody else.
Yeah.
And I felt like, I don't know, my mind wasn't racing. I wasn't, like, there is something, and still that's why I like acting so much. Like I find I'm so ahead of myself a lot of the time, or anxious, or, and then when I'm on set or performing, there's like a real like simplicity or focus or something happens that's really
a really interesting
nice,
way to put it, man.
Yeah, do you have like a little bit of ADD or something like that?
For sure.
Yeah, same. And then when I'm doing this, I'm working on this play right now, and it's a monologue. It's 40 pages, and I find that when I have the one thing, like you're saying, to focus on, it actually calms my brain.
Everything else
a little
gets
bit.
kind of quiet,
Yeah.
and there's something
That's
really
so
nice
interesting.
about that.
Oh, Sean,
Yeah.
you would describe yourself, Sean, as having a little bit of ADD?
Did you say 40 pages?
It's
Yeah,
a one-man
so-
show. It's another way to put a one-man
yes,
show.
okay,
He's learning.
okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe they bring puppetry of the penis back. That's
That's so
really
exciting.
happy.
Where is the show?
At Studio Seaview, which is John Krasinski just did his show there last summer,
cool.
I
Which
think.
is great.
Yeah. And,
When does it go up?
January 31st it opens.
I can't
cool.
make that.
That's
That's
exciting.
fine.
I know.
Oh no, well, I think that's previews start January 31st. Anyway, but I know what you mean about it being able to focus. It gives you something to focus on that you can put all your energy towards, as opposed to it's just a calming
Feeling very
thing.
like scattered. That's the way
Yes.
my brain works. I feel very scattered, and
Same.
And we will be right back. And now back to the show.
So you find this thing and you're like, I'm locked in. I feel locked. This is something that I respond to and I like.
Yes.
And then you go, you start auditioning for professional roles. What happens?
This teacher who was so serious. I mean, he had us doing. We did Macbeth and Twelfth Night as 12-year-olds, back to back. He was just so serious.
That's crazy.
Keep it
as a
light for the
teacher.
kids.
How does a 12-year-old learn Shakespeare?
He would wake up, he lived near the school, and he would come to school with like nosebleeds when we were doing dress rehearsal. Like he was so like in it and focused, and he really
He was in something. I mean,
he cared. He cared very much about it. And he would send me out on he would go to Backstage, which is where you could do open casting calls.
Yeah.
And I got my first couple jobs, going on
Through
open
Backstage.
casting
Oh,
calls.
that's great.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
way. That's so rad. What was the first one? Do you remember?
I did this off Broadway play called The Present, and that was kind of my first job. I think we got paid. I hope we got paid. But yeah, that was my first job. It was like on the Upper West Side.
And you were in middle school.
I was in middle school.
Wow.
And then I think I got a commercial maybe, and then my first movie, they came to do an open casting call at the school. And a great casting director, Cindy Tolan, was casting that film, and she told me, we don't know if this movie's ever going to come together. It'll take a long time. It was a very small budget film. But she said, you're good at this, and you should really audition more. And so she wrote me a really great letter to take around to agents and stuff. So I ended up getting an agent.
That's great. That's great.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you, Cindy Tolan. Yeah.
Now, was singing ever a part of this? I forgot.
No.
It was not.
No, just dance, yeah.
So then musical theater was never really a draw or a temptation. But how about now? Now that you've taught yourself how to sing, I mean, your performance is so mind-blowing in the Springsteen thing. I don't want to embarrass you. We don't have to talk about it because I'm sure you're tired of talking about it. But it's just effing incredible.
Yeah.
But the fact that you learn how to sing in someone else's voice on top of that, and learn how to play guitar, I think, too. So
you had to learn how to play guitar for this role?
To take on that,
at least look like I could handle it. Yeah.
Wow, incredible.
Huge nards taking that on and doing such a great job.
Jason was going on and on about how, I'm so sorry, I haven't seen it yet, but it's on my list, I swear. But
awesome.
Jason was just raving about your performance, and as is everybody else.
He's incredible.
Really
I
nice.
can't wait to see it.
So now that you've got the singing and the dancing, and I don't know if you need the guitar part for musical theater, but do you think about doing like a musical on Broadway or
That's
something?
what I'm saying, like a La La
or
Land.
a film.
I mean,
musical.
it's never been. I mean, I have no issue, and I've like enjoyed musical theater, but it's like seeing it. But it's never been like in high school. I went to a performing arts school, and I would do theater, but it was usually kind of straight plays and stuff. And I don't know. I've never had that draw to be in it. I've been a fan of it.
But you wouldn't run if somebody brought you something. Let's say like the new Hamilton kind of thing.
Or like as Sean would mention for 50 times, La La Land. Jesus Christ. Why don't you marry that movie?
La La Land 2, I would definitely be interested in doing.
How about the Christmas sequel, Fa La La Land?
Fa La La Land.
Yeah.
JB, that's really good.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
that is
really
nice.
Wait, so are you? Do you play an instrument now? Like, do you play anything, piano or anything else?
No, I mean, I never really learned how to play anything. And I remember, I had about 6 months to learn guitar, which, isn't enough time really to learn how to play the guitar. But I got together with a really great teacher, and we just learned the couple songs that I needed to learn. But it makes it very hard for me to learn or to play other things now, because I didn't learn in a traditional way. So even if I try to learn something else, I kind of end up playing Mansion on a Hill or something. Like it doesn't translate.
Do you still have calluses on the tips of your fingers, or have those gone away?
Yeah, they're still a little rough.
Really? Because it hurts,
and I still
right?
pick up. I mean, Bruce Springsteen he was so involved in kind of the process of making the movie, and really lovely and supportive all the way through. But
you seem to really love it.
He's seen it a lot. But he bought me a 1955 Gibson J200, which is the same model and almost year. He recorded it on 1954. But after our first meeting, he sent me this guitar, which is a very beautiful guitar. And so I do pick it up every once in a while just because I feel guilty letting it
How cool,
sit and
man.
collect
That's so
dust,
cool, yeah.
Is it there in the office in your
You know what? As I said, my house is falling apart. When that rain was happening, I was nervous that there would be some moisture in here.
Yeah,
so it's actually under my bed at this moment, where it's really safe.
That's smart. I bought a Christmas tree here yesterday in New York, and I dragged it back to my place here. We decorated yesterday.
Oh, did somebody film it?
And I thought, obviously I film everything, and I thought about if I ever wanted to, I'd have a Christmas tree stand down on Spring Street, just this season, and I'd call it Spruce of Spring Street. You know what I mean? Just
nice. Bravo.
Very good.
That was worth it.
That was worth it.
Wait, so
We'll tighten it up.
So Jeremy, what was the first thing then after all that theater experience that got you out to the West Coast?
I got a job. I was very lucky right out of high school. school, I got a job on a TV show called Shameless. And
oh yes, of course you were on that. Yeah, fantastic.
And
you were on for like a decade. Am I right about
More.
that?
I was 18 when we did the pilot, and I was 30 when we finished.
Wow.
Yeah,
Takes you
so
through
12 years.
And that was the first gig, like the first big gig.
I did some film and like every Law and Order and stuff like that when I was in New York. But yeah, Shameless brought me to Los Angeles and kept me in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool.
That's incredible. You 18 to 30.
Yeah, it just doesn't happen.
Right. So you're inside that cocoon, that comfortable cocoon of a series through your whole launch. Right?
Yeah.
And you got great notices through that, and you're meeting everybody, and you're getting other opportunities during the hiatuses in between each season a little bit?
Yeah, I try to do something, I try to do something each hiatus. We shot about 5 months, and if I was lucky, I'd get a movie or I did another, like an Amazon sort of series one time, But yeah, I mean, I didn't have to. I mean, I was so happy and felt so lucky to have that kind of like, I don't know, that consistency and kind of continuity in my life, especially in my 20s, especially as an actor, to kind of just have someplace you knew where you were going to be
steady employment
for 4 months every year, 5 months every year.
Did you have time to also have a life? I mean, that takes you all the way through your 20s. Like that's a time when you really want to have fun. Did you find time to do all that stuff too?
Definitely found time for all that stuff. I mean, I bounced around. Like we shot the show here, and I got a place back home in New York when I was like 22, and so I'd kind of like split my time between LA and New York, and then I mean, by the time we finished the show, I had my 2 daughters. A lot of life happened. I had
you have 2 kids?
Ezzy and Dolly. Yeah, 2 daughters.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old are they?
Dolly turns 5 on Friday, and Ezzy turns 7 in October.
I mean, you still look like you're 30, which is crazy.
I know.
Yeah. Well, how old were we? I mean, I was 27. Yeah, when Ezzy was born. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
In that time, did you ever cross over? I think he wrote on your show, Mike O'Malley. Didn't he write?
Oh my gosh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good friend
he's
of
the
all
best,
of ours.
Man.
Yeah,
wonderful.
Mike was a writer on Shameless?
He was on Glee at the same time too, which was like such a huge show.
Right.
And I was like, oh wow, you're such a big actor and you're writing on our show.
Mike's had a really cool career.
Really cool career.
Right? Mike's had a really cool career so far. Yeah.
I love that guy.
Has he done acting, stand-up, writing, producing?
He's done it all.
Too,
he's such a talented guy, such a talented writer. And we all, I mean, he's such a great old friend of mine and
He's
ours.
not that old, Will.
No.
Right.
He's just the best. We love you, Mike. Anyway,
He's a sweetheart.
He is a sweetheart. So that takes you through to your all of a sudden. So now you're 30, and it's weird coming off a show when you've been on it for a long time, right? That's a
Absolutely.
weird.
Yeah, did you think like, okay, it's all going to be downhill from here? Like
100%. I felt totally I mean, I
leave the cocoon.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, I really did. We did ADR for the last episode of the 11th season of Shameless. It was at Warner Brothers.
Chantel
Tracy, that's where you re-record some dialogue if it wasn't recorded well on the day. It's sort of a finishing.
There you go.
There you
process.
go. It means kind of the end. It's your last connection often with the thing. And I finished that, and I was driving home from Warner Brothers and had a full panic. I had to pull over. My arms went. I was
really?
Yeah. I mean, it had just been such a comfort, and I was with those actors for 11 years, and I mean, they're like my family, brothers and sisters. Like I got so close with everybody, and I felt like I was saying goodbye to not only kind of like my work environment and that sort of like comfort and security, but also saying goodbye to these people who have been so solid for me for so long. And I just didn't know what was next. And I had a very hard time.
How did you? What was the thing that was most helpful that got you to? Because I know that panic well. Yeah. What did you lean on a friend? Did you go into therapy? I mean, I'm just citing all the things that I did. Friends, therapy. I partied. I just everything.
What?
I certainly, was in therapy and was talking about it a lot. And then But I was also very lucky. Like, so, I mean, there's so much luck involved in all of this thing. But, I spoke to Chris Storer, who created The Bear. He produced this movie I did, The Rental, like after season 9 of Shameless. And Chris, I didn't see him on set a lot. He was kind of back and forth. But he comes up to me on kind of the last day, and Chris goes, "Hey, what do you think you're going to be doing in 3 years?" And I went, I don't really know. Like, I think I got a couple more years of Shameless. And he goes, "All right, buddy, I'm going to call you in 3 years." And he walked away. And I was like, what a fucking jerk. Like, what a Hollywood jerk. Like, there's no way I'm ever going to hear from that guy ever again.
Right.
And he called me just as we were wrapping up season 11 and said, "I have the show The Bear.
Way.
I'd really like you to do it." But I was hesitant at first because it was, I love Chicago, but based in Chicago again. And there was some kind of like family dynamics that seemed like similar upon first read to me. And so I just wasn't sure I'd do it yet, but I just kept reading the script for The Bear and the pilot, and it was so great. And I got to the point where I was just like, it's not my business to pass. I have no right to pass on something this this good.
Yeah.
So even though I was anxious about the future and all this stuff, I was shooting the pilot for The Bear probably 2 months after that panic attack. I knew I was going somewhere, so I was able to kind of throw myself into something else.
Yet it was still just a pilot, right? So you had to sweat
Totally
the delivery of that, the
reception
network
of that.
reading it, or watching
Yeah.
it and giving it a pickup, right?
FX,
Making
I
it a
believe,
series.
still is one of the. It's. I don't think it's like this is kind of inside baseball, but it's like I think a lot of shows will go straight to series these days with streaming, but FX continues to sort of they shoot a pilot, everybody watches it, they see what it looks like, they take a look at what you want to do with the first
Well, they
season.
make pretty good shows over there, so their track
They
record
do.
is
No, wonderful. Yeah.
Wait, I have a question about staying in Chicago. So those 11 seasons you did of Shameless and then The Bear, do you find a new place to stay every time you go, or do you have a hub that you stay at?
What a
It
great
was-
question, Sean. That's great.
Thank you.
What part of Chicago? Who's your broker?
So we shot most of Shameless in LA, but we'd go for like a week at a time.
Oh, I got it. Okay, got it.
So we'd stay in a hotel.
I thought you shot the whole thing there.
Still,
No.
Yeah, no.
But we
Okay,
do.
got it.
First week in showbiz. We're catching.
Got it.
We do.
Got it.
We do shoot all of The Bear in Chicago, and we stay all in the same place, and it's great
Okay,
because
got
all of
it.
us are like on the same floor, and we all cook together and eat together. And
Oh, that's
go to
great.
the
Is
gym
breakfast
together.
included?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Wow.
But yeah.
So Apollo 13, the movie, they didn't film that in space then? No?
A portion of it.
Okay, so you get The Bear. So now you start doing The Bear. So you
Yeah.
come out of this trend. By the way, Sean, I was going to ask you. You also had that thing with like Will and Grace. How long was that on the air? That was like
Yeah, how
the
long?
Total
first-
11 seasons, but broken up to 8 and 3.
So did you feel when that was
Did you have that
over?
thing?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I try to be self-aware. I'm sure these guys did too during Arrested Development, that when something's working and you have a gig and you have job security and somewhere to go every day and hopefully every year with each season, that you start trying to think ahead like, okay, I'm self-aware enough to know that this is working now. I have to use this to get another gig. I have to make sure I can parlay this into another gig. And as hard as you try, you just can't, like Jason always says, you can't control it. You can't control, where your career goes. You can try, but
Totally.
it's like,
Just kind of do your part.
You do have to let
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
We never,
absolutely.
well, certainly on Arrested, we never had.
How long was Arrested?
The first incarnation was 3 years. And we
Oh, right,
never
but
had
then you
any
guys
job-
came back.
We
Yeah.
never had job security. Even after we won the Emmy, we were on the verge of being canceled the next week.
That's so
And so,
crazy. It's
yeah,
such
it was-
a great show. That's unbelievable.
Every time we go past the guard shack at studio, we'd wonder if there'd still be a drive on for us.
But you guys knew how good it was. Everybody, like you guys could all feel how good it was, right? I mean, that's like a
We
boring
did,
question,
but it was but we're all a bunch of weirdos on that show.
Yeah,
We're like,
right.
well, is this going to translate? Are other
Right.
people going to think this is funny?
Yeah, so
Right,
we never knew. I never had that job security. I never had like a long-term job in that way.
Right.
I have
and yet
never.
you work more than literally anybody I know.
don't know if that's true, but it's
You're
weird.
doing
Like,
okay, Will.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you get that. So now you come off that, and then all of a sudden you find yourself you're shooting the pilot, and then the show gets picked up. And could you have predicted that The Bear would resonate with fans and critics and everybody as much as it did when you were doing it?
Yeah, even more so than Shameless.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think all of you guys know that the feeling of kind of making something and knowing that it feels exciting and fresh and that you love all the other actors and everybody's doing such great work. But then that almost doesn't matter. You put something out and will it connect or will anybody watch? It's just a whole other thing. So I think we all knew how exciting it was to make and we all hoped we could do more. But I think my greatest hope for the show when we were shooting the first season was like, maybe we can find kind of like a niche sort of like market where like people in service really dig this show or like,
Right.
It's like respected by, I think that was the goal is like, will kitchens like this show? Will back of house like this show? Does this seem real? Yeah. So the fact that it connected with as many people as it did and was watched as much as it has been was definitely a surprise. Yeah.
And you're on year what? You're on year 4?
Of The Bear?
We will start shooting 5 next year.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
about
great.
that.
How many episodes a season?
It changes. It's sometimes it's 8, sometimes it's 10, but it's always right around there.
Yeah, that's great.
And now
man.
now you're a great big movie star on top of it all
on top
too.
of it
Like
all.
how are you going to stuff it all in, bud?
Oh man, I feel like I want to take a nap. I don't know. I'm very like I'm excited to go do the next season of the show, and then I'm like I mean it's been so lovely what the show has given me, but I'm definitely I definitely want to like hang out at home and take the kids to school and stuff.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
does seem like
Those things.
There are people that are uniquely suited to like constantly be in a public position and sort of do that whole
Away
thing.
from home and all that stuff.
And
Yeah,
then
it's
there
hard.
are
It
others
is,
that
yeah.
that really like to be at home, that are sort of private, that are sort of shy, that it's sort of antithetical to the whole public job, right? And you do seem to be someone that enjoys, like me, I think all three of us who kind of enjoy being kind of nesters.
Yeah, trying to find a bit of a routine or a little bit of like I don't know, rhythm. You know, I get very thrown.
And when you go out, you feel like you got to like kind of throw the switch a little bit and kind of like, okay, now we got to kind of do this a bit, but it kind of becomes a part of you. Is it become a comfortable part of you?
Which part? Like just like flying around and
and doing the thing and promoting
showing up
stuff
in the room and everybody's like looking at you and going like,
being a
hey,
public
there's-
figure.
There's Jeremy, you know.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think that'll ever feel for me like a comfortable thing, but I think you can get better at sort of like hiding your anxiety, perhaps. Yeah, for sure.
You know what's funny, Jeremy? Like this weekend, actually, at one point I was on somewhere on social media, and a photo came up, and of you and our friend Jamie, who we just mentioned.
Yeah.
And it was like a scene with and I was like, there we go. You're there with Jamie, who you work with.
Yes.
And then people sort of lobbing comments and saying like, who's this person?
Who's the person? Yeah.
Who's the person? And you're just like, hey man, the guy's out work. He's working or he's doing this, and he's in the city. Like it's just that part is bizarre, right? It's just it never gets really.
Are you able to
normal.
see that as kind of fun and funny?
I mean, you know, I love Jamie and I've known her for so long. So like that kind of thing is funny and that's what I get for, you know, whatever, staying at the Bowery. But I just but no, that stuff is it's like it's strange. You certainly don't get used to it. Like I have this farmer's market I love to go to and I've gone to for, you know, 6-7 years that's very close to my house, and I go every Sunday and I feel like that thing that was mine or me and my daughters or like whatever, that very like private kind of like nice routine has kind of been like spoiled by that sort of attention. So yeah, when those things happen, I mean, I understand it comes with, you know, I'm very lucky to be working in this career that I've wanted to be in for so long and have these opportunities, and this is something that comes with it. But yeah, none of it is normal, none of it feels normal. Yeah.
Do you talk to your kids about it? Like, do you try to explain it to them?
Are they old enough yet?
Yeah, I mean, I just try to explain it as like people get excited. They know I'm on television and they'll see like posters and things. And, I explain that people get excited about kind of thinking they understand a version of your dad, but it's not really your dad. And and I'm, you know me, and these people don't really know me, but they get excited because they see this version of me.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah.
But Ezzy, my oldest, spots people, quicker than I do. She's got like a real like Hawkeye for people kind of.
When someone pretends to be going through their emails,
putting up
but
their phone or doing a double take, she'll be like, "We got to keep moving."
That's great. And she's 7?
So it's nice that she's sharp. Yeah, I'm glad that she's,
I was with somebody once, and somebody was taking like a sneaky pic of them, and then came up and said, "Can I get a pic?" And they said, "You already got it."
Yeah. Respect. Respect.
We'll be right back. And now back to the show.
JB, what do you say to your girls? I mean, your girls are older now, but did you say it back in the day, have that convo with them?
I made a mistake early on of...
we know, but I want to know about this.
I remember once we were driving past a poster and one of my daughters said, we were driving to school, and she's like, I can't wait to tell my friends that, you're on a poster. And my instinct was, I said, no, you can't. You can't don't ever say. And I kind of, because I didn't want her to be, bragging or like being like, I overcompensated and kind of
it landed in a way that was like panicked about.
Right, that you should hide the fact of what your dad does. Like they almost thought that what I did was a bad thing.
Right.
And so I kind of had to undo that. But, what do I'd never had kids before. It's first for me.
I mean, how how did you guys handle that kind of stuff, you and Amanda?
It's, you try to keep an eye on when's the first possible moment they can understand the smart version of this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And try to have it then, as opposed to the dumb version of the conversations, which is what I had. And it's just sort of just like, a big, dull, dumb, blunt instrument, saying, no, this is bad. Don't talk about it. This is, here is good. And it's just was kind of stupid. So I just kind of kicked the can down the road for a bit.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Very wise.
Jeremy, what's your dream role?
Great.
Boy.
I want to hear this. Yeah, no, this is great.
One more thing on Chicago. So what was the commute like from the place you guys were staying?
Well, Sean, do you go back a lot? Like, do you have a restaurant I should be going to that I don't know about? Like, what's going
Jeremy,
on?
It's a slippery
I love
slope, Jeremy. Okay, go ahead.
I love the RL restaurant, the Ralph Lauren Polo
Of course.
restaurant. It's the best.
I mean, that's...
Come on, really?
The best.
We can all walk. It's the best, yeah.
It's the best
For lunch,
restaurant.
we're there. Chris Dorr, the creator of the Bears, there every day.
It's attached to the Ralph Lauren store, so you
Ralph
just
Lauren.
go shopping.
I believe it's Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren.
You know what? The
Lauren.
one in Paris is very good too. It's
they're
for
all
reals.
good.
Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah.
But Jared, like, is there, because you have so much going on and you have to balance, like you said, it'd be nice to take my kids to school or whatever. Is there something that's coming up or something that you've always wanted to do where you're just like, God, I really need to do that. I really want to do that. I have to
But I can't do it because of kids.
Or I can't, or I have to figure it out.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think of, I kind of take things as they come.
Like you were like, I have to play Bruce Springsteen. It was more like a collaborative, hey, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I mean, that came, Bruce came to me, and the script came to me through Scott Cooper, who's a director I've like admired for a really long time.
Great filmmaker.
And I think that's how I always move, is sort of, who are the directors, who are the writers, who are the producers, like who are the actors I want to work with. So like the genre or the world, while those can be like very exciting things, are almost secondary to,
The material.
I really want to work with Paolo Sorrentino, or every actor wants to just do like a line in a Paul Thomas Anderson movie, or that's always kind of what I'm looking for. There's no sort of like archetype or world that I'm necessarily like, I need to do this.
Got it. Yeah.
Sean, what about you? Something fun. What would you like to do right now? I'm serious. That somebody said you can pick a genre right now. What would you do?
I want to play. I told you I want to play a complete fucking maniacal serial killer, or someone who's just, you would never ever expect me to play. Like I want to play the super the super nice guy who is, affable and kind of just like funny or whatever, and then he fucking rips people's necks apart when nobody's around.
I mean, that's his mode. That's his mode. Is he rips people's necks apart?
That's right. I wrote it down. You want me to send it to you?
Okay. Again,
what kind of weapon would your guy use, Sean?
Just my hands.
Wow.
Or how about a cake knife?
Hey, how about think about it for a second?
Jesus, let me get the
Just
question
to try
out.
to cover up the motivation. Let him finish just my hands.
But no, kind of like like
ripping throats out with your hands.
Like Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs. When we saw that movie, you're like, who is this guy? Like he can't no, he wasn't. I mean, he worked all the time before that, but that was what made him famous. You're like, wow, that's such a cool, crazy.
Sean, do we need to go look into your garage? Is this something? Do we need
Check your search
No, everything's
history?
fine. Everything's fine.
Willie, what about you?
Yeah.
What's that?
What about like a drink? You could rub the genie bottle. Next roll, next part,
or
or it could be a genre.
It's the newborn.
The newborn.
Yeah.
You'd like to
Newborn
You'd like to do
identity.
some action work.
I'd take over. Yeah, in the first scene, Maddie and I battle it out,
Sure.
and then with the silencer, I take him out.
And you take his
Matt
wallet and
dies.
his identification.
I take his identification, and right before he does, Damon looks at me and he goes, "You're the best," and then I take over.
Wow. But you haven't thought about it.
Well, I want him to compliment me before. You know what I mean?
His last words. Now,
You're the
do you?
best.
But in all honesty, if somebody came to you with like a big ass action film right now, would you not think about the fact that the stunt work could be very challenging?
I feel like that stuff's exciting to me. I mean,
Yeah?
that all
Well, you're
feels
younger than
like,
we are,
Yeah, he's a young
Yeah.
guy. Of course,
Yeah.
he's not scared of
Yeah.
that, Jason.
No. What about you, Will? Do you think would you say yes to some stunt work? You'd blow out your fucking hammy coming out of your fucking dressing room.
Coming out of your dressing room.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out.
Says you. JB would show up for his first stunt, and they'd be like, "You can't do this in slippers."
Yeah.
But I think that I would actually think more about the time that would take to be away to do something like that, and that's what would freak me out more than anything. To be honest,
Yeah, I know.
That's looking like 6 months. Yeah.
yeah.
I know it is. It is such a big factor in deciding, isn't it? Like, where am I going to be and for how long and what? Yeah.
Yeah, and we all have, we have kids and you have lives and stuff, and especially at our age. I mean, Jeremy, you're lucky that you're sort of young. You have all these kind of, but for me, I'm like, oh God, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
You have a young one.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I have a 5-year-old. I have a 5-year-old and a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old. So these are like.
You are tired.
Yeah, I am tired. And these are, although my 5-year-old slept through the night last night, which he hasn't been doing for a while, but he did last night, which was a big, even though I look like crazy exhausted right now.
Does he sleep in bed with you?
No.
Because
No.
that's a slippery slope.
But
We have
it is a slippery. Sometimes I'll go down and sort of get in and sort of calm him down and stuff like that if he wakes up in the night. But yeah, he's not a great sleeper. But anyway, we're getting. Hey, listen, it's cool. I'm 55. Hey,
Jer, can you?
oh, is it Jer now?
Yep,
Jer,
it
hey,
sure
Jer.
is. Jer
When
Bear.
you were why not? I don't have the time.
Do people call you Jer? Are you called Jer by your friends?
Jer, yeah. Jer.
Yeah.
Jer Bears, yeah.
Jer
How
Bear,
about
nice.
Jaw Dog?
Yeah.
Ever
Jaw
Jaw-
Dog is, a lot. Jaw.
No, truly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right on.
Jaw was in like middle school, high school.
Jawbone.
On the Bear set, Jaw Dog is
Really?
around. This I'm being genuine. Yes.
I love
yeah.
it.
Jaw
yes,
Dog.
Yes, of course. Jeremy
love
Allen.
Well,
that.
my initials, or JW, yeah. Jaw Dog.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. We can do the math.
Okay.
So listen, but when because I know what you mean.
Sean, your hair is distracting. I will say.
I know
It
it's.
looks
I gotta get a
terrible
cut. I'm
today.
getting a cut.
Yeah,
I'm
what
getting a
time's the
cut.
gig later on? You just cover all Flock of Seagulls and nothing else, right?
No, I have a figure skating gig next a little bit. But Jer, do you have when you because I was talking about the anxiety thing and stuff like that? Can you when you're not working and you have family, can you shut it off and not think about agents and lawyers and deals and scripts and all that stuff? Can you completely separate, or is it always kind of there?
I think, yeah. I mean, that's, when I'm around, my kids, that you're forced to just, you have to be completely present. It's like, so I guess that's, the second time I found kind of real peace or focus is, and having kids, everything just kind of like narrows and you're like, oh, this is it. This is, this is where my attention is. This is where I want to be. This is,
Right.
And so I'm able to do that when I'm home. Yeah, for sure.
And when it's not kids, when it's not, what else are you do? Like when it's just you, what do you do to completely decompress? No work, no kids, something stupid, something settling. Is there, what would we be surprised to learn is your weird ass hobby or your shitty TV show that you watch?
I mean, okay. So I'm obsessed with reality real estate shows.
Same.
And I'm like always on my realtor app. I don't buy anything, but I like to fantasize about
me too.
like buying stuff all the time.
That's why those shows are so popular.
We do too. The three of us do.
It's insane. I send listings to friends, and they're like, "Just buy it, then." Like, what do you want from me?
Wait,
and I'm like, "No, I don't know." And it's very,
like those weird realtors,
$1 million listing,
or selling Sunset, or
owning Manhattan just started up again. I'm very excited.
I'm the
My
same
guy
way.
Ryan Serhant.
Ryan Serhant is like incredible. Came from nothing and built an empire.
I'm very impressed by that man.
Easy.
Yes.
No, but I mean it's cool.
No,
yeah, but that's my I just like look at stuff. If I'm visiting I don't know, I'm like traveling for work or even I like doing road trips. And if I'm in a small town I think is really sweet, instantly I'm kind of on Zillow or the Realtor app. And I'm like, what if I got another place here? What if I just would come here all the time?
What is that? I do the same thing. Wherever I go, I'm immediately thinking about getting a place there. Is it because that's how I could feel like at home there?
Yeah,
so I'm not homesick?
Yeah, maybe it's a way to try to get some control over. I feel like a lot of it comes back to control for me.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be a local immediately.
What's the weirdest place that you ever seriously considered? Maybe I will get a place here. Was there ever one of those?
Bisbee, Arizona.
Wow,
I was really considering. Yeah, I did a road trip. I've driven cross country 4 or 5 times, and I did one from LA to New York in December. This was 10 years ago. And the first stop was Bisbee, Arizona, which is a very small town. It looks kind of like Laurel Canyon, the buildings are very pastel colors and it's kind of hilly, but it's in the middle of nowhere. It's desert, very small town, but very sweet. And I spent the night there in a bed and breakfast. Got up the next day, was walking around talking to locals, and everybody I spoke to, nobody was from Bisbee. Everybody was just passing through, and then they opened a sandwich shop or they opened a clothing store, and it started to feel a little like Twilight episode-y, where I was like, oh, maybe this is one of those towns you stop in and you can't get out of. And I did get out, but then for about 6 months, I was considering getting a little house in Bisbee, Arizona.
Now, what about these drives across country? Did you ever have a big run-in with a cop? Do you like to speed?
I didn't. I'm really responsible on the road.
You are? So you do the speed limit across the country?
I go 10 above the speed limit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's smart.
You set the cruise control.
They won't nab you.
I just keep going at 10. Yeah, but I did get a flat in St. George when I was driving cross-country a couple years ago. In the middle of the night, there was no one around. I didn't have cell service, and that was spooky.
Oh, that's the worst.
And then I finally got a cop stopped, and I got a spare, and I was going to spend the night in Vegas. I was on my way back to LA, but there was a fight night, and everything was booked. Everything. I'm talking Holiday Inns were booked. All the nice hotels were booked. Eventually, I got a hotel room. It was the only hotel room left in Las Vegas, but it was $2,000 for the night.
Oh my God.
It had a bowling alley. It was so absurd. Wow. So I spent $2,000 to lie down at 2 a.m. And then pretty much get up at 6 a.m. to go get a real tire put on the car.
Right, because you just had a little pizza cutter
back
on
to LA.
Right?
I just needed to sleep.
You just slept in your car.
I should have.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, Sean. Yeah.
Sean.
Another thing for the list for your time machine.
I know what you mean about that. Like anytime Scotty and I go anywhere, we immediately go. I always ask them like, "Could you live here? Could you live here? Could you live there?" And it's always
those
a
are
small
mainly like Dunkin' franchises and stuff like that, right?
Right. No, but like it's always the same thing. Where I think I would go. I think the idea of living smaller in a quaint town like Bisbee or whatever is great, but then the reality is, I don't know, this is New York or LA or Miami or Chicago, the city really keeps you kind of going and alive. And it's like,
I'd feel too isolated, I think.
Yeah, a little bit.
I need some big town too.
You're for two things. Sean, Sean does do that because I know for a fact, Sean will go even further. He won't even just look at online. He'll go and look at property with a local realtor.
For
That's
sure,
a true.
100%.
He does it all the time.
All the time.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
That's commitment. But you buy and you'll pull the trigger.
No, God, no.
No.
I just
He's
like
wasted
people shine.
He's wasted so many realtors' time. It's not even funny. He's like
The realtor thinks I got a real whale. Yeah.
Yeah. But the other thing is I've noticed. Sorry, go ahead, Sean.
No, just but that idea, Jeremy. The idea, like, do you come from a small town and you prefer cities now, or
No,
you
I
like?
grew up
No,
in
I could
Brooklyn.
actually.
He's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You
I know,
were
but
here
I
at the
meant
start
like
of the show,
Brooklyn's
right?
like no. I know, but like Brooklyn isn't like Brooklyn's city like. So do you
Go on.
Do you prefer the opposite of that as you get older because you didn't grow up that way?
Maybe. I mean, yeah. I definitely like the idea of maybe one day having a place that's more slow moving, and I have a smaller place in LA, or if I'm back in New York, I have an apartment in the city and go upstate or Long Island or something like that. Yeah.
You ever see yourself getting like a bunch of land and being like one of those guys with a bunch of like ranch tools
Like
and
Kevin Costner.
and
Again, like the fantasy of it.
Ranch
Yeah,
tools.
I think
Bunch of props. What is it, Jason? Stuff that the prop department hands you?
one of those cap guns.
You're holding it upside down, Mr. Bateman.
I'd be so useless. I think for a week it could be fun. Yeah,
I
have
hear
the
ya.
fantasy of it. But
Yeah, I hear ya.
very
Yeah.
quickly I'd realize there's no.
I could see you upstate. Or on Long Island.
Yeah, I have some friends that are up there, and I think it's sweet, and then Long Island I think is really nice, and I rented a place last summer there that I really loved, and
we love Long Island.
and all my people, my folks are still in Brooklyn, my sisters in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
So I like going back there and being close.
Personally, I'd like you stay here in Los Angeles so we continue to see
please.
each other.
Yeah.
It is nice.
We've
It
got
is
many
nice. What was
dates
the
ahead
last
of us.
movie? What was the last movie night?
It's been a while. I mean, I'm still watching them. But the door's still unlocked, ajar even, waiting for you people to come
Hamnet?
back.
Did you guys see
Fucking
Hamnet?
less
Was that
creepy
what it
would be
was?
great. Just a little less creepy would be nice.
That's the name of my autobiography. The door's ajar.
The door's ajar.
Oh, God.
Gross.
That's disgusting.
God, it's so gross. Jeremy Allen White,
you're the man.
You are the man.
Jeremy
You
Allen
are-
White.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Jaw dog.
Jaw
dog.
Jaw dog.
It's just incredible.
No, listen,
we're all big
continued
fans.
success. Congrats
Thank you.
on
Appreciate
all of
you
it.
guys.
It's so well deserved. You've worked hard for it, and you've been
Thank
just consistently great all the way along. So
Yeah.
we're big fans. I speak for Sean. Jason has his own take on it, which is a little more lascivious.
Yeah.
But,
No, I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I'm working on him.
I'm trying to play hard to get. Love
I
you,
really
Jeremy.
appreciate it. You
Get
guys.
over here
Yeah.
again.
This is a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
likewise.
you. Nice to meet you.
Thanks
Sean.
for doing
Yeah,
this,
you
buddy.
too.
Be good, you guys.
Jeremy Allen White.
You're the best.
See you soon, man.
See you.
Will, did you get that full plate of food done?
I know.
First of all,
The
he
whole
said
time.
you're the best, and he was looking at me. Do you see that?
No, he was
That
looking
was
at
nice.
my box. My
Because
box.
he was looking
Hey,
at me.
You
Yes,
had a full plate of food delivered to you at the beginning
I know.
of the interview. Did you get it all done? What is it? It was like matzo
chicken,
bread or
like
something.
a chicken
Oh,
salad.
it's
Salad.
chicken salad. Oh.
Yeah.
And
Like
who
fresh
was
chicken
that?
breast.
It would seem like somebody was on their hands and knees down there at the door opening. What was
She didn't
that?
want to interrupt. She didn't want to interrupt.
Totally
It was
looked-
Carolyn.
No,
It was Carolyn?
that was Carolyn on her hands and knees.
She wasn't on her hands and knees. She bent down to put it at the door because she didn't want to interrupt. She was being very respectful.
She should have come in. Said hi.
I love her.
I know.
Love her. Don't you mess that up, Will.
Oh my God. Jesus.
If it starts to get wobbly, you just hand it over and let us fix it, and then we'll give it back.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how relationships work, right?
Yeah, sure. That's exactly how it works.
Hand
Got
it over. Oh my God, I'm out of milk.
Sean, is this the same snickerdoodle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just killed it.
It was
You
really
killed the
big.
last bite. Good boy.
No, there's some more left.
Well,
How great is he? I've never met him.
He's just the greatest.
He's such a nice guy.
dude.
I've only met him a couple
Yeah.
times, but he's so
He's
nice.
a good, normal
Really
person.
great. It would have been great up there on that stage. Are we going to reschedule that? Are we going to do the bowl maybe like in the spring or something like that? Maybe
Let's make a commitment that we're going to do something.
spring, summer.
Yeah, why don't we do
something
the
like
bowl? Or let's for sure do it when it's not
that?
rainy
We can't
season.
do it in the summer because they do the Philharmonic there in the summer.
Every night?
Most of it's programmed
Why can't you do it over the summer? Or what about the
because
beginning?
LA Phil's in there through the summer.
But
They
gotta
want
be
like
one
September or like October, before the rain starts. We don't need to.
Don't argue with me. I'm happy to do it at any point. I think it's all about the guests. When could we get guests in there?
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
You know, we got to get some big shot guests because we're not cutting it. Okay,
Yeah.
people aren't
I
coming
know.
out to see us blather on sitting on a couch. They want to see
Wait,
the
how did you
stars.
and Jeremy meet again?
Grinder?
Wow. It seemed like
He's so
a really
candid about it. I love it.
successful.
JB, JB, you didn't know this. Sean didn't want to say because he's embarrassed because the same guy created The Bear. Sean is about to they're doing a spinoff. He's doing The Cub. It's a different show.
Are they
It's a
doing
different,
The
it's a
Cub?
different. It's
Yeah.
it's on YouTube or it's on PornTube or whatever. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Hey, listen,
Doing The
sounds
Cub.
fun. Sounds fun.
By the way, when I saw the title, The Bear, I was like, I'm in. Click.
Oh, it's about a restaurant. Meh, meh.
Yeah, click off. People talking about food.
Wait, is Grinder the hetero one or the gay one?
Nice try.
Which one's
Say,
Tinder?
listen, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm confused.
I don't believe a word you
What are
just
you
said.
doing here? I'm so confused.
Hand to God on my kid's life. I don't. Which is which?
Which is what? What are you asking?
Is it Tinder's? One of them's the gay one. One
Yeah,
of them's the straight
Grinder's the
one.
gay one.
Relax,
Just
you're
think
acting
G
so
gay.
nervous.
Grindr.
You're acting so
I
nervous
just
right
want to
now.
make sure they get that on,
And he's
on
like,
the
and
recorded.
delete account.
We're still
delete
recording,
account. Wait, when Jeremy was playing Bruce Springsteen.
Oh boy, here we go. Jesus.
There is a
Honest
song
to God.
that I wonder because I haven't
There's
seen
nothing
it yet.
worse.
I haven't seen the show yet, and I wonder if he sang the song in the movie called Johnny Bye Bye. Do you know that song? That
At least commit to it.
Yeah,
No, I was
don't
just like,
go
it's-
right. Bye.
Johnny, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
SmartLess.
SmartLess is 100% organic and artisanally handcrafted by Bennett Barbaco, Michael Grant Terry, and Rob Armjarf.
SmartLess.